Hello and welcome back to Terrorhand, where last time when we left off I said that the royal embassy would be finished. Well, look at this. Apart from this statue and this bed, it is finished. Everything that I wanted over here is built. So yeah, it's looking pretty slick right now. And well, I'm thinking of doing a grand opening fest, but then again, we kind of, well, don't really have a means to throw a party. And this building also has cost the life of one of our beloved gnomes. So I think it would be unfitting to throw a grand opening ceremony. So instead, we'll just notice that it's finished and continue on. Now the reason why, well, you know, I mean, technically it's not entirely finished because these two things need to be built. But the reason why I brought you back is because something has happened. The Emperor in exile has returned from his punishment. And, well, he has learned things. He has, you know, atoned for his crimes. And, well, we should see him back into the fortress right now. It is nighttime, and the one thing that would be really bad if somewhere like in between from here till past the trickler, we would see a goblin raid showing up murdering the Emperor. That would be really bad. Also, speaking about murdering things, we did have a manned attack whilst we were building, whilst you were away. And man, did the trickler do its job. I mean, if we take a look at the events, look at this. Man spotted, man dies. Well, there's a lot of mans. I mean, there's like 6, 7, 10 mans. But yeah, I mean, it worked like a charm. It was a shame I wasn't recording it really, but that was the trickler in optima forma. So, pretty pleased with that. Now, Emperor, please don't get harassed by goblins. You don't seem to be getting harassed by goblins. Wait, what was that? An animal? Yeah, it is. You are loose because why exactly? Oh, yeah, because we need a rancher. That's why. Ah, well, we'll get one soon enough. For now, though, now that the Emperor is back, what we're gonna be doing is, you know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, give the Emperor his own royal room. I can remember, you know, in a history long ago that we had a royal straw bed in a cave. And then, ever since that, he just moved on to live in between his subjects. But now, that time has gone. Because right now, what we'll be doing is we'll be setting up the royal part of the royal embassy. So, and well, I think you all know where this is going. Yep, this is gonna be one massive room for the Emperor. Look at that, 11,000, and that's gonna be more when the bed and the statue are added. Now, of course, I don't need 2 rooms whilst I have this super cool room. Though the one thing that I don't like is, yeah, what I'll be doing, we'll be going into the options here, and we will remove the visibility of personal quarters. And in fact, you know what, I don't want pastures, farms, stockpiles, action bar. Yeah, I guess that's alright. And guard areas and patrol routes, they are also alright. But for the rest, I have disabled all of them now, so that it looks better. Only when you mouse over, but that's alright. So yeah, that's the Emperor's royal room right there. Now I know, I mean, he has committed a crime, you know, and he has suffered the punishment, but to give him a room like that, I know that might seem strange, but it has been on the agenda for a long time. And even, you know, if he didn't commit any crimes, he would still have gotten it. Now, he did commit a crime, and he still gets it. You know, logic right there for you. Anyway, with this finished, I think that, well, you know, there's a multitude of things we can do. We could continue on with the compound, stylizing it, and have like a bridge, compound, and royal embassy, all looking very swanky. But no, that's not what we'll be doing, because we are going to... we need to have a graveyard area over here, but for that, what I actually want is some grass to be growing here. Right now, previously, this was farmland, so what I kind of need to do really is place the dirt there so the grass can actually grow. So we'll need to do that first, just like that. Oh crap, but I don't want that. I mean... It's all nice, you know, replacing grass, but no, we're not gonna be replacing the ground inside a grave. We're no barbarians. There. Right, so that should have the grass spread, and once it's all spread and grassed over again, then we'll continue on working on it. But the thing that I want to do right now is get the... here, the crypt. Give it some more space, make it some, you know, a bit more worthy of our heroes. And we're also gonna prepare for the next big move, you know, the big change coming to Terrorhand. Wow, without these pastures and all that showing up, it does look a bit weird. Yeah, it just makes it plainly more obvious that we kinda need like a fence around here. In fact, you know what? We'll just fence it in for now. I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't do that. That will also help keep our animals inside and not just wander off everywhere. So yeah, let's quickly set this up. Right, that should do it, and perhaps I should have enabled the view of it, but now that I have like the mouse over it, it does show that I did place the fence alright. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, we need to set up, you know, the production for this big change. Well, it's not like the big change like the Industrial Revolution, but it's definitely gonna be big. And for that, we need more torches, and for now, we're gonna go with... You know what, let's go with 90 torches. I know that's a lot, but we need those. Maybe we can't produce all of them just yet, but for that, we will get some more space in the compound. There's plenty of space to go around here to store all these torches. I mean, there's nothing over here, so let's just quickly add some storage space for at least 50 extra torches. That's a lot, I know, but I mean, if you know the game a bit, you might be getting a clue now of what I intend to do. But I'm not gonna spoil anything till we're ready for it. So we'll only store torches over here, which I think is furniture. Yep. Now, how much can this hold? Let me just see. Torches. I want to know how much. Oh, it doesn't say really. That's odd. Contents? No. Crap. Well, I don't think it will be 50, but we can always just add some more storage torch stuff over here. So yeah, we should be alright. You know what? Let's just do that just to be sure. That will most definitely hold 50 torches. So right. We'll just add more over here. I mean, just in case we don't have enough. Right, there, done. Now that should store a lot, so we're good. Right then, time to... for one, I really want to... Wait, hold on a second. Did something just wander over? Yeah, it did. It was you. You are quite annoying, you animal, you. You just keep wandering around like... Well, I don't know, like a wild animal, really. I don't like that. Anyway, the trickler is preventing him from going outside though. I mean, occasionally he's wandering on the pressure plate, but it's not doing anything. Now over here... No, this is still isn't finished. Well, that's alright though. Yeah, time to get the tombs done, and Well, I do have a plan for it. It's just that, yeah. All right. Let's get to work on this. Ooh, wait, what do we have over here? You gotta be kidding me. We got a copper vein, another one over here? Wow, as if we don't have enough copper, really. However, I can't resist the urge to mine this out, so we will. Just so that it's also kind of necessary, because I don't want a copper vein inside the tomb, you know, the burial tomb. So I feel that I have to, but wow. I mean, copper, the one thing that we got way too much of is what we find over here. Alright, let's do some mining then. Alright, I think it's time to move tombs over here. So, Sir Hero Knight, you are gonna be the first one to get a new tomb over here. Now, I mean, you know, just gameplay speaking, I could just as easily build a new statue, put this one in the storage, but no, that's not the way it worked. This is the very statue of Sir Hero Knight, and this is the one that I want to be put over there. So, yeah. We have to deconstruct it first, and then we can put it there. Though I wonder what on the freaking earth my gnomes are doing, since they're not building the walls here, they're not deconstructing this stuff over here. I mean, what is it that keeps them occupied? I wonder, have I queued up some build orders somewhere else that they still... Ooh, look at this, by the way! The whole royal quarters is now completely finished. That's good. Let's just finish up adding the last two tiles to it. There. In fact, these should also be added towards it. Now, let's... Wow, 14,000 worth. Yeah, in case you're wondering, these are bronze statues of the Emperor. I mean, the whole room looks pretty neat. It has some cabinets to keep files in, you know. It has got a working... well, desk, and he got 6 statues of himself. I mean, when he was young, when he was even young, equally young, somewhat older but still young, mature yet young of mind, and young of body and young of mind. No, but I'll show you how much they're worth. 1,800 for that one. This one, 1,480. 1,710. Look at that, 3 grand. Now, it's a shame it doesn't say the quality, but well, I know. I mean, we can safely assume that this is like a finely crafted one. So a kingdom's worth, yeah, it's gone well above the 200k now. So yeah, I think that once we see some goblins, I think they'll be pretty heavily armed. Just a hunch, Ooh, and look at this. It's the fence that they're building now which gets all the attention, really. So that's why nobody's building down in the crypt. Alright. Wait. Was that the animal again? No, it wasn't. It was... Or was it now? I don't know, really. Sometimes it just seems that someone is trying to walk on the trickler. That definitely wasn't an animal. Maybe they were training or something like that. In fact, where are the brood shanks? Oh, they're probably all just sleeping. Yeah, they are. Right. Oh. You try and go outside because... Why? You wanted to butcher something, but... It's like not there? I don't get it, Cyber. What are you trying to butcher that you cannot get to? Really? I mean, there's plenty of other stuff to do, right? What? You also wanted to butcher something. Oh, look at this! Just as we were, well, you know, just glaring at the whole trickler and all. Wait, what? What's this? A goblin fighter! Wow, that's a long time since we've seen any of those. But yeah, we get a goblin attack. Now that's good, because what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna instantly pull this lever. And hopefully we will now have enough time that we can get like the trickler deactivated. And we will see that we can kill some soldiers. I would love to. Look at the amount of them. Oh, come on. Please, please, please. Pull this lever in time. Someone pull this lever in time. Oh, I don't want them to leave. Oh, they're gone now. Yeah, look at them. Oh, balls. Yeah, never mind. It's way too late now. Right, maybe I need the military to pull this lever then. Maybe that's like the solution to it. Yeah, I don't need it to be pulled right now. It's too late. Damn it. Why? They're still trying to go outside. Oh, howdy there, goblin. Yeah, you want to go somewhere. But I think that we are gonna have to pull the lever now, because you are, well, I don't really know what you're doing, but you're most definitely stuck. Now what we really need actually is for a way for these goblins to kind of like see our military, so that they're engaged at least. I don't know. I think he's just leaving now. Yeah, he's lagging it. Balls! Yeah, our response time on this isn't all that great. However, I do now know that, yeah, there's nothing else outside really. I don't know what you're... Oh, there's probably like a corpse out there, isn't there? Or like a log, or... What is it that you're running to right now? Yeah, bear corpse. Thought as much. Right, so once you're inside... Anyway, yeah, this is a bit of an issue, because now this is like the second time that we have missed the goblins. And I want those goblins because they all got steel gear and all that. So let's just, let's quickly set something up here in the professions. That every profession has engineering mechanics ticked on. And at the top of the list, so yeah. Now whenever I order the lever to be pulled, anybody can do it, alright? Yeah, mechanic. Alright, let me just quickly go through the job list here. Right, that's it. Everybody except our soldiers will now be able to mechaneer. So right now, I think, yeah, once that corpse is inside, then everything's pretty much sorted. Well, I did saw the Emperor running down with the wheelbarrow, but I don't think he's going outside. So let's try and see how fast our response time is on this lever right now. At least it turns green instantly. Usually we only got like 10 or 15 seconds. This is way too slow. It's absolutely not going fast enough. 10 seconds. I mean, all those raiders are long dead by now. Right. Alright, change the plan. We'll have you lot pull the lever next time. That does mean though that everybody needs to have it disabled. Alright, we'll just give this a shot, but I'm not having high hopes for the next goblin wave. If we again fail with the lever pulling in time, I might as well set it up again like it should be right now, that only the soldiers pull levers. Balls! I mean, just did a test and it turned out to be not working. I can't have it occasionally work and occasionally not. It needs to be working each and every time. So it doesn't matter so much that the mechanics are like high in the prio list. If they can't do any mechanics, then there's no harm in it really, but yeah, it is a bit fiddly this way. Oh well. I'll quickly set it up to how it should have been. And that will be that only the soldiers will be pulling the levers right now. Right, and that's that set up. So, if I'm right, if I want this lever pulled right now, nobody is gonna do it. Yeah, that works. And if I then put the mangy beast of crap off duty... Crap! I didn't want to do that. I need the stone wanderers to be training over here. Yeah, so right now, if I'm right... Yeah, look at that. Immediately it will be pulled. And I can then just put them back to over here. The mangy beast of crap. Though I don't really want that, of course, because... well, actually, this is just a test run. So they'll be back over here right now. Good. I want this lever pulled again, because right now the trickler isn't live. So I'll just put you guys to none. Yes. Insta turns green. Yeah, I think that this is the method that we need to use when raiders show up. I think that this is really quick enough. And besides, they're soldiers. They're brave lads who are not afraid when some goblins show up. Oh, and look at this. This is looking really nice actually, this whole fence that we got going here. Now, how's it going down over here? Alright, so they took away the statue of Sir Hero Knight. Let's replace that one. Right over here. There. Now, we also got like 2 chairs here, so, you know, the family, the loved ones, they can sit here and remember the days of when Sir Hero Knight was alive. So, yeah, I think it looks a lot better, you know, wooden cross in here. Even though Terrorhand isn't religious, yeah, I think it's a nice touch. So, yeah, onto the next one. Ooh, a merchant from the Profane Kingdom has arrived. Well, merchant, you just had the Emperor on exile, on work, on labor punishment, so yeah, we don't really need you. Besides, I think all you have is logs, so yeah. Come in, but don't expect any trades or anything. We have plenty of logs, so... Anyway, continuing on. Ooh, a merchant from Solbrunch. Now Solbrunch is more to our interest, because Solbrunch does sell iron ore. So merchant, come on in. Set up shop in whichever market stall you like and let us trade while we work on our crypts to honor the dead. Yeah, rightfully so. We should have done that like a long time ago already, but I do feel that with the current design that the crypts are really getting, you know, in the shape that they should have been. Anyway, let's trade. Remembered window size. Wood, 7 iron ore. I mean, I am a 200 grand kingdom worth, and you come with 7 iron ore. Really? I mean, really? I guess. Excuse me, I guess so. Anyway, we will take all your ores, which is not a lot. And you know what? Let's also get the silver. Saves us digging it. Right, well, we don't have a lot of basalt. And basalt, the one thing that we want, you only got 11 of? Really? I mean, what is this for? Oh, I mean, I was reading it wrong. I mean bauxite. I got 32 of that. That's a lot better. What we actually really need is a mining colony for us to be discovered. Unfortunately, I don't know really what the variables are for us to discover new things, but it seems that, I don't know, the initial stuff that we discovered is also like more or less it, you know. We're not discovering any more stuff, so. Now, well, let me set up a deal here. Right, well, there we have it, a deal already, and, well, to be honest, I mean, we have trade goods, quite a lot of them, but I just never seem to get to trading them. We always got more of this worthless crap that we need to get rid of to keep the game's performance up. I mean, not that I mind, I just wish that you would come with, like, 40 iron ore instead of 7. I mean, this is only like 1 helmet or 1 pauldron, so. Oh well. Anyway, we should be happy with what we get, and we are. So let's get to the juicy bit and hand over all our honey badger skulls. You know what? You're gonna get all our alpaca skulls. As a sign of a deal very well struck. You know, usually we give a skull to seal the deal. This time you get a type of skull. Just a really weak excuse to get rid of more items of our stocks. So, merchant, there you have it. Now, game freeze. Of only 5 seconds. Not bad, not bad. Right, that should free up a lot of stocks. Oh, and look at that. That is perfect. We are down a lot in the food count, which will also mean that we are down quite a lot in the meant luring factor things. So, good. Thank you, Solbrunch, for another deal well struck. Let us continue with finishing the crypts. Ooh, Krudza, you have just made a legendary loaf of wheat bread. Let's check it out. I think it must be over here. Wow, the wavy viper of the grains. That is an amazing name for a loaf of bread, and one quite fitting as well. I mean, the wavy viper of the grains. Grains being woven like a viper into a loaf of bread. It's like the perfect description of the crafts gnome ship that has gone into this bread. Wow, well done you, Krudza. Whoever eats it will be quite, well, you know, will be in for a treat, really. And it's still there. That's amazing. I mean, I am really surprised by the name of that. And, of course, the skill that Krudza has displayed. So, anyway, yeah, let's continue on. And hopefully more legendary stuff will be created. There, it's finished. I think right now this is a much better solution than the one tiny Weasley crypt that we had right there. Now I know they're not exactly identical, but this is a family tomb. So yeah, therefore it needs to be a little bit more special. I mean, it is Professor Pokemon and Dr. Render Pokemon, you know, his son, right next to him. I mean, that needs to be a little bit more special. So, ooh, I also see that I have forgotten to do the door tiles, so we might as well do that right now. And yeah, that's pretty much this crypt taken care of. Now then, I think it's time that we get, you know, ready for the, well, big operation. And for that, we are gonna need the broodshanks down over here. So we'll set them up over here real quick. Broodshanks, yes. I want to do a quick check on the stocks. We have full supplies of drinks, full supplies of rations, and we got more than enough torches here, I feel. Right? We do have more than enough torches there now, right? Yeah, they're not making them anymore, so that must mean that they're finished producing them. Which is good because, well, you know, I need to have more than plenty. I don't want to abort the operation halfway. So, with the broodshanks down there, we do need to kind of, well, disband these quarters here. Well, not disband them. Make them vacant for now. They're not immediately... no. Good. I was about to say, like, they're not immediately claimed by someone else, I hope. That would be rather awkward. Oh, that's not even assigned. Alright. We will assign this to Madame Hero Squire. Yes. And we will assign this one to... where are you? Withersoul. Come on. Withersoul. I can't even find you. There you are, Withersoul. Alright, this one needs to be vacant as well. I know that we have the other military in there, but right now that's, you know, they're not ready for this job just yet, so. Alright, now it's just waiting for the broodshanks to come down here and for you two to move your ass out of this bed, really. And then we're ready for the big operation. Now, what that big operation will be, you'll find that out soon. But first, we need these two lads to be gone. In fact, they need to just go up over here. I mean, they're training... they're supposed to be training, like, down over here. Yet, for some reason, they sleep at a completely different place. I don't know what's up with that, really, but... Wow, look at the speed. Ooh, and this is also completely overgrown now. Nice. Well, we will get this graveyard sorted. And we will also get like this operation up and running. Next time when we play more Gnomoria. Because right now I want you gone. And yeah, you know, I think we did good today. And we have definitely honored our dead with this crypt. Ah, look at this. It makes a V, upside down V. How cool, man. And the lightning looks quite good actually this way. But yeah, like I was saying, we definitely have honored our dead a little bit better. Though we still have the grave of Makita to do. We did some trading, and all in all, I think, you know, that once we have this operation going, which I'll unveil next time, then, oh man, steel, loads of it, well, and more, will all be the property of Terrorhand. So, I'd say join me next time when we play more Gnomoria.